So I put it down when I started Silver Ring Value Partners about 5 years ago. But I think the process was evolving over time. And I managed a value fund at my prior firm called the Focus Value Strategy, where I was using basically this. I mean, parts of the owner's manual have to do with more like how I've set up the firm and the kind of the what my commitment to what the relationship should be between me and my partners and so forth. But a lot of it is just an investment process. And so I think that it's important to do two things. One is it's important to write down your process because for a few reasons. One is it helps debias you from behavioral biases. So one of the things I always do in my quarterly letters to partners is I write exactly how did I implement the process, and they have a chance to observe, am I sticking to what I've said I was going to do? And so again, it's shifting the focus away from short-term outputs, which are random or near random, to inputs, which are things we can control. And also, it's like, if you remember the story of Odysseus and the sirens, it's tying myself to the mast of the ship. So if is a temptation to do something else, something crazy, which we all get, maybe you don't, but most people do, there is this filter of, okay, is it in my process? And when I tell my partners in my core letter that I did this, are they going to be able to see that it is consistent with the process? So it helps me, not even think about crazy stuff, because a lot of times people just, do their, and they say, oh, I don't need to write it down. I know what my process is. I can, and then they deviate because they can't even tell if they're deviating. No, and other people, because I have a lot of friends when they're running their hedge funds, they disclose very little about what they're doing. Like, oh, it's proprietary. Yeah, I'm sure it's super proprietary, right? But I mean, maybe it is proprietary. But let's say it is, because some of them are very good. And let's say it is proprietary. But okay, you can disclose it with some lag time. You can disclose it, 3 months, 6 months, when it's no longer, But like, I think hiding behind proprietary sometimes is a fig leaf that you don't really have a well-defined process. So also, so I think establish expectations for you, and also allows you to evolve, because I don't think your process should be permanent. It's okay to change things, but change should be slow, assuming you have a well-established process. And change should be not based on a desire for one specific investment, like to fit it in, because then that's just being undisciplined. Change should be from first principles thinking. Okay, you're thinking about, something. You say, well, my current process doesn't address this very well, or hey, there's a better way of doing it. So it's okay to change it.